Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting geared up for tag team competition as tonight in our semi-main event of the evening, it is Merc and Derek James going to war to settle the score against Mr. Wobble and Short Sleeve Sampson. The Merxis regime on full display here tonight in Healdton, Oklahoma. Merc has some words for the fans here in Healdton. And I can only imagine those words are not of the positive variety. Merc and Derek James, two high-class, two world-class competitors. Derek James, I've seen him alongside the tenets of Merxism. I've seen him without the tenets of Merxism, and I can easily attest to the fact that Merxism has truly only made Derek James a better professional wrestler as soon as he started associating himself with the likes of the leader of this Merxist regime in Merc. Derek James has only skyrocketed up every single ranking system he has ever been a part of. Just a few short weeks ago, D'Lo Brown accused me of, quote-unquote, drinking the Kool-Aid when it comes to the Merxist regime. But the facts are the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Derek James and Merc are on one hell of a streak. But tonight, can they get the job done when they go 2-on-2 against Short Sleeve Sampson and Mr. Wobble? And this crowd here tonight in Healdton, Oklahoma is incredibly excited to see Mr. Wobble in attendance. It's fantastic, I understand. Mr. Wobble is having a hell of a time here tonight, as are the rest of the crowd here in Healdton, Oklahoma. But two individuals that are not excited about this matchup, that are not anticipating what awaits us here in Healdton, Derek James and Merc. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an absolute onslaught. And Mr. Wobble and Short Sleeve Sampson, these two men have something to say.
So now when I say short sleeve, you say Sampson. Short sleeve. Short sleeve. When I say short sleeve, you say Sampson. Short sleeve. Short sleeve. This way. This way. This way. I think this way.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a message sent and received between the team of Short Sleeve Sampson and Wobble and the Mercsist regime. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Velvet Voice Walker Stewart, joined back by Diamond Jim James Southard. And James, you have just experienced, you have just witnessed what I have as well. What are your thoughts heading into this bombastic semi-main event in Healdton?
This crowd is absolutely on fire for this one. They are ready to see the Mercsist regime get their comeuppance from the team of Short Sleeve and Wobble. We have seen great things in the past from Short Sleeve and Wobble as a tag team. This is our first time getting a look at the Mercsist regime in tag team action here in Texoma. We'll have to see how they do. Derek James and Mr. Wobble starting things off.
Absolutely. Well, I have it on good authority that while both of these men, and Merc and Derek James, have not had much tag team experience together, they're incredibly competent tag team professional wrestlers of their own, having held multiple tag team championships between the two of them, some of which even being here in Oklahoma. Mr. Wobble now, side headlock takedown.
Beautifully executed, now turning around so he could show the disrespect. The noogie to the head of Derek James shown off to Merc.
And it's things like this that get underneath the skin of Merc. The dissonance here in professional wrestling.
Wobble having a little fun trying to talk some trash. Merc sees it as disrespect, not only towards himself, but he says towards pro wrestling as a whole. But Mr. Wobble putting his pro wrestling knowledge on display there, tying up Derek James.
And look at this, he has him tied 10 ways to Sunday. Meanwhile, Merc was distracting referee MJ Bell back into the side headlock. And now the tag has been made. Short Sleeve Sampson is legal.
We're gonna have to see if Derek James can hold his own against Texoma's smallest but mightiest competitor in Short Sleeve Sampson.
Well, you know what Sampson likes to say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. The larger competitor in Merc is getting into this contest now. He is your legal man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the war that we have been waiting for.
Look at Merc coming in over the top rope, trying to show off.
Well, now this is absolutely despicable.
The disrespect from Merc. Short Sleeve Sampson is a multi-decade accomplished competitor. He has always shown his size is sometimes to his advantage in contests like this, and that's what he's going to have to do against the taking lightly we're seeing from Merc here.
Short sleeve Sampson has held championships all across the country. A world-traveled individual. Oh my God!
And I think he's trying to make contact at Tune in Tokyo. Trying to make some international contact there. Headbutt right to the midsection there, knocking the wind out of Merc.
And Derek James is completely enraged by what he's seeing here right now.
Oh, what is this?
Oh my!
Noggin knocker, they're coming together.
A meeting of the minds here in Healdton. Sampson has just put the beat down and taken out the entire Merxis regime.
The regime is down, and here comes Sampson.
What's gonna happen here? Lope Suicida. And now, Derek James and Merc.
Look at this smart teamwork here by Merc and Derek. It is a game of human chess, and they have the referee exactly where they want him.
And senior official MJ Bell had his back turned. Merc and Derek James, they managed to take the advantage there.
MJ Bell can't keep his eyes on all four competitors at the same time.
These are the dangers of tag team professional wrestling. It's bound to happen one way or another. And now Merc with the camel clutch applied. You see the way that it bends, the curvature of the spine on short sleeve Sampson.
The human spine is not built to bend that way, Walker.
But bend it does in short sleeve. Trying his hardest. Oh my. Just trying to make it to that rope there. The tag has been made now, and Derek James, your legal competitor,
stopped just short of the ropes there. Beautiful, beautiful ring generalship by the leader of the Merxist regime. He's proven he's a general out there. He's commanding the battle.
And James, I got to tell you, one of the things that I mentioned earlier on the broadcast is the fact that, of course, ever since Derek James has aligned with Merc, he has only improved as a professional athlete. He has learned the tenets of Merxism, and it has brought him to new heights in championship gold and risen him up every single contendership and rankings he's ever been a part of. James, there's something to be said here about Merxism and what's happening in the ring.
Whether it is the ring experience of Merc or those tenets of Merxism being brought into Derek James's personal life, it definitely seems to be working. You can't argue with success. Look at Merc here with the 10 punches in the corner, just disrespectful. What's he got in mind here?
I'm not too certain here, James. Oh my!
Bashing short sleeve's head off that knee.
You have to wonder if confidence is one of the tenets of Merxism, or if that just comes with the package, but nevertheless.
It must be.
Oh, and a needless shot to Mr. Wobble on the apron, James.
Trying to take out that competition, leave the vulnerable man in the ring.
Missing the boot there, headbutt to the gut.
Vulnerable no more.
And Sampson has Merc on his shoulders. He's doing it. He's taking him for a ride.
An airplane spin into the Samoan drop.
And now the division, the separation has been created. The tag has been made. And the tag has been made in the other corner. Mr. Wobble and Derek James going to war right now.
And the roof is about to blow off this place, Stuart. They love them some Wobble.
And how could you not? The leader, the creator of the Wobble line dance.
Derek James trying to cover up there just a little bit and soften some of the blows.
Oh, and a headbutt. Merc has been completely isolated now. Derek James takes the advantage off the momentary distraction.
Now things have turned around. Merc is the one off the apron. Derek James trying to hold things together for his team.
Only a 1 count there, says referee MJ Bell.
He has been on top of it all night with these calls.
And Merc, he's calling shots from over in the corner. The tag's been made. Merc is your legal man.
Had Derek James bring him to him over in that cravat. Now a series of elbow drops.
Beautiful tag team competition now. 2 count there. Short sleeve Sampson.
Diving over the pile to break up the pin. Now paying the price for interfering. Derek James smartly taking advantage of the opportunity to do some more damage to Wobble. Dropping the knee and rolling back out.
Well, you said it yourself, James. It is smart. The cover now. Only a 2 count. It is smart. It is academic. But one of the things professional wrestling is severely lacking in at the moment is morality. And Derek James and Merc are part of the problem. What a single leg drop kick to Wobble.
When morality starts winning you the contest, Stuart, that's when the regime will start worrying about it. Until then, it does you no good to be the better, the man standing on higher ground. That does you no good. You've got to fight and you've got to win.
This is, of course, one of the core tenets of Mercsism.
You see Merc there in the corner explaining those tenets. Perhaps he might even convert our cameraman, Brad Carney. I hope not. We don't need anyone else in the regime.
Look at that. Northern Lights suplex. The cover being made now by Derek James. Only a 2 count. Hook of the outer leg as well. He's got to do more damage to Wobble.
Wobble is used to taking a lot of punishment. And so you're going to have to do way more than that to keep him down in this contest.
And the tag has been made. Big boot right to the skull of Wobble. And Merc, he's had many discussions on his size. He's talked a lot about the grandeur of this ring. Oh my. Starting off with these kicks here, James. Now going for the cover, looks like. Yes, it is.
Looks like he almost knocked the air out of Wobble. That would have been a great opportunity to try to steal a win.
An opportunity it was, but at the end of the day, Wobble is still in this one. This match is far from over, James.
CMJ Bell turning around just in time to catch that clenched fist to the face. Now warning Merc about those hands.
Wobble is clawing, trying his hardest to get back to the vertical positioning here, but this is an opportunity. This is what he was looking for, James Southard.
Merc's teeth clacked together, but not enough to get that headbutt for Wobble.
Look at this. Going for the swinging neck breaker, the waist lock into the ripcord. What is this? Oh my God. It is back and forth. Double roundhouse kick.
Both men had the same idea at the exact same time, and it worked out for neither of them. Wobble stirring, though. He's at least moving on the ground. We haven't seen movement from Merc.
James, I'm in absolute shock at the series of events that we've just witnessed in this matchup.
A series of reversals from these two. Now both men trying to reach their fresher partners. Wobble towards Sampson, Merc towards James.
Count of 6 here, and Derek James makes the tag. Short sleeve Sampson makes the tag. 2 new, fresh, legal men. Oh my!
Sampson just back body dropped Derek James.
Treating him like a featherweight. Now Irish whip reversal. Derek James in control, leapfrog. Oh, look at the strength of Sampson.
The electric chairlift up and down. Knocking Merc out of the ring to ringside here.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, James Southard. Off the ropes goes Sampson. Beautiful senton. The cover being made. And Merc back in the ring to break this one up. It is absolute chaos in Healdton, Oklahoma.
It is breaking down. We've got both members just going at it. We've got all 4 men in the ring. What does the regime have in mind here? Little do-si-do, and down they go.
Mr. Wobble picking up Sampson and utilizing his smaller compadre as a battering ram.
Have you ever been so angry you've used another human as a weapon, Walker?
I can't say that I have, at least not at the very moment. Look at this. Utilizing Sampson as a cannonball.
Wobble and James still the 2 legal competitors here.
Oh, he could be looking for that rip cord, and he hits it. from Party City, USA.
And what's he calling for now? He's getting Sampson in position. It's worm time, Walker.
That ain't any worm, James Southard. That worm is only 1 inch long.
Who? And a big splash from Short Sleeve to
And that's
secure
it.
the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup here tonight. Derek, James, and Merc are looking worse for wear. At the end of the day, Short Sleeve Sampson and Mr. Wobble walk out your victors. A tough night at the office for the leader of the Mercsist regime and all of his tenants. According to Merc, the dissidents are in full effect in Heelton, but tonight, Short Sleeve Sampson and Mr. Wobble walk out of here, your winners. And ladies and gentlemen, it's only a matter of time before we start seeing Short Sleeve Sampson and Mr. Wobble challenging for Tag Team Championship Gold. They are 2-0 as a tag team here in Texoma Pro Wrestling. And I think it's time that someone in the board of directors office for Texoma Pro Wrestling takes note very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next in our main event of the evening, we will see the aforementioned championship matchup as Rook Tyler takes on Montego Sika for the Texoma Pro Texas and Texoma Pro Oklahoma championships. I cannot wait for that one. Referee MJ Bell will be officiating that matchup. Folks, there is a lot on the line as the gold comes out at night in Heelton, Oklahoma.